Hey everyone, it's Aysha. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm kind of inspired by the summer season, so I decided to play with color finally. Today's video is sponsored by Revlon, and I'm so excited to be partnering up with them again. So they challenged me to play with more color in today's look because this season's trend report is like a tropical escape, so focus on like vivid colors, and I did my own little rendition of that with like a pop of color on the lower lash line. I find it's more wearable, and I'm so inspired by this look to play with more color in the future, so thank you Revlon for that. They also came out with two new products that I wanted to share in this video with you guys. So this is the new Revlon Colorstay Full Cover Foundation, and then they also came out with the Volumizing Mascara. And guys, a little bit of a sneak preview, I am obsessed with this mascara. It is so good, and I cannot wait to share, you know, how it looks and stuff throughout the tutorial. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, definitely give it a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you want me to play with more color. Like maybe I'll do like a pink series, a yellow series, a green series. I don't know, I'm just like feeling so inspired right now, so let's jump into the tutorial. So before I start, my lips are very dry right now, so I'm gonna be using this new lip balm by Revlon, and it is the Revlon Kiss in Tropical Coconut. It smells really good. And they come in different shades, but I just have the clear one over here. And to prime, I'm going to be using the Photoready Perfecting Primer. I like to mainly just focus this around my pores, kind of around my nose. And then everywhere else, just to give me a little bit of hydration and some dew, I'm going to be using the Prep Set Refresh Spray. And just put that all over. I love this. This spray is like the best mist ever. Now that the skin is nice and prepped for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the brand new Revlon Full Cover Foundation, which looks like this. And I have a couple shades here actually. We have 420 Mahogany, and then we have 405 Almond, which I think I'm gonna be 405 Almond, and then we also have 410 Toast. So as I always do with foundations, I like to just read a couple of the claims so you know what this foundation's all about. So it's 24-hour wear, it feels lightweight and hydrating, there is a natural finish on the skin, but it is matte, and it withstands heat and humidity, it's velvety matte formula, so all the types of stuff that I love to hear in a foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this onto the back of my hand first. Oh wow. It truly is kind of like a moussey, velvety texture. So I'm actually just gonna apply this with a brush and swipe it all over the skin. The texture of this kind of reminds me of like chocolate mousse. It's like that very satisfying, like soft texture. And it feels really nice going onto the skin. I just finished blending the foundation all over the skin. I had to do that part off camera or else all of this would be foundation covered, but I really love the finish that this left on the skin. Like, it's a very natural finish as it claimed. It feels very comfortable. It still gave me like the perfect amount of coverage, especially for the summertime. And since it does say that it's 24 hours long, I don't have to worry about it like sweating off, which is perfect. So moving on to concealer, I'm gonna be using the good old Revlon Photoready concealer, the little stick one. And I personally find that I don't need as much concealer in the summertime. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna like warm it up on the back of my hand and then just use my fingers to dab that underneath the eyes, just so I can just put the coverage where I want it, but not go too overboard because I want to keep the, you know, under eyes looking nice and fresh like the rest of my face. So as you can see, that didn't add like a crazy amount of coverage, but it still brought some like brightness to my under eyes. I'm gonna set my under eyes now. This is the Revlon Photoready Translucent Finisher. It's just like a pressed powder that is completely clear. So I'm gonna take this brush and just set my under eyes. I'm gonna be careful not to put this anywhere else though, because I wanna just maintain like the natural finish that the foundation left on the skin. I don't wanna look like too matte. I probably should have done this before I powdered, but I kind of want to add some like bronze and contour to my skin, so I'm going to be going back in with the Revlon Colorstay Full Cover, and this one is in 420 Mahogany, so the deeper one. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger. You can see it kind of already started, but I'm just going to dab a little bit of that on the areas that I want to contour and bronze. And this is just going to add a little more dimension. And honestly, with the texture of this foundation, you could just blend it out with your fingers and it should blend out perfectly, so I'm just gonna do that. You could use a brush or a beauty sponge for this, but I find just, especially with the powder already on my skin, this will just like, your finger will just kind of warm up the product and have it blend a lot easier. It is so difficult to bronze and contour with a hijab on. Oh my god, because you want to like put it up into your hairline so that it's like, you know, seamless and stuff, but I tried doing that, it's all over my hijab. That bronzed my skin so nicely. So that's a hack. If you guys don't have a bronzer, just use a deeper foundation and you're gonna get almost an even better application because it really just blends into the other foundation that you used for the rest of your face. So it just looks very seamless and like you're just naturally sun-kissed. So now I'm gonna add some color to the cheeks, and this is the Revlon Blush in Marvelous. And just pop that into the center of my cheeks. This is a matte blush, so it's not gonna add any additional shimmer. But I am going to be adding, well actually I probably should have added the highlighter first. Well, too late now, I'm already doing it. I was going to use this highlighter. This is the Revlon Photoready Insta-Fix highlighting stick. And it looks like this. It's basically just your average stick highlighter, and it's a really, really pretty shade actually. It'd be perfect for this look. But since I already added powders, it's not smart to add like cream or liquids onto powders because it's just gonna get all messy. So I'm gonna go and actually use an eyeshadow. So this is a little hack as well. This is the Not Just Nudes palette by Revlon. So it has like a bunch of nice warm neutrals. And I'm gonna go into these two shades over here. So they're kind of like, I don't know, sparkly gold shades. And I'm gonna take the tip of this brush and then use this to highlight. I used to use eyeshadow to highlight like all the time back in the day because honestly I didn't even know what highlighters were. It wasn't really as big as it was right now. So I still use, like, anytime I see a pretty shadow, might as well just use it for highlight. For the eyes, I'm actually going to keep the lids very simple because I'm going to have a pop of color on the lower lash line. So first I'm just going to go in with this Revlon Colorstay Cream Shadow in the shade 710. It's like this bronzy gold type of shade, and I'm just going to take this with my finger and basically just tap this all over the lid, just so that there's like something on the lids, but it's really going to be very subtle because the lower lash line is going to be the focus. Just putting on a little more of that lip balm to prep my lips for the lip color later on. I don't know if I mentioned, but the lip balm actually has SPF 20, and if you didn't know, your lips can actually get sunburned. It happens to me like every single year, and my lips get so chapped because of it, so very important to wear SPF on the lips as well. But now for the fun part, which I'm so excited about, the pop of color, and you might have already guessed it. Well, actually you saw the intro already, but I wore this to kind of coincide with the pop of color that I'll be doing. This is the Colorstay Eyeliner in the shade 210 Teal. And I don't play with color a ton, but what I like to do, especially in the summertime, is play with pops of color on the lower lash line, because it's a way to kind of like dip your foot into the pool, as I like to say, with pops of color. Like, you don't have to go all the way in, but it's just a little something to get you a little excited. So I'm just putting this on my lower lash line, and don't worry about this being messy, because the messier the better. You're gonna really want this very vibrant under the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna take my finger and lightly smudge it out. We are gonna smudge it with a brush later on, but just to kind of get it started, I'm gonna smudge it out, because these liners are amazing. They like actually dry and do its job, but when you're trying to get that smudged effect, you gotta work with it quick. Guess what I just realized? The other side of the pencil has a freaking smudger. So I'll just get in my finger dirty for no reason. Okay guys, this is a 2-in-1, so you can actually smudge it using the other side, which is perfect. So you can totally leave it like this, but I'm gonna go the extra step, and I'm actually just gonna take this Photoready palette right here in Electric, and I'm gonna take the shade number 2, which is Lid Shade, and just on a little shadow brush, I'm gonna go underneath and just kind of like smudge that out a little more. And this is basically just gonna soften out that pencil and add slightly more dimension to that blue. And for the inner corner, I'm gonna be using the sparkly blue right over here, just on that same shadow brush, and placing that right into the inner corner. And kind of dragging it sort of along the lower lash line as well, just to kind of blend it into that blue. Look how pretty that looks. So I'm gonna finish off the eyes with the brand new Volumizing Mascara by Revlon. Get it? Volumizing. I love that name, but this is what the bristles look like, and it's a budge-proof and smudge-proof formula, which is awesome. So it's not gonna flake on you, and it's also infused with olive oil, so it's gonna really condition the lashes and really help separate them and lengthen them at the same time. Wow. Okay, I gotta come close so y'all can see this length. Oh my god. I might have just found my new drugstore favorite mascara. Look how long that made my lashes, guys. That is insane. I'm using the shade Blackest Black, but it comes in 3 different shades. So it also comes in like a brown, and then I'm guessing just like a normal black. Okay, no joke, guys. This has got to be my new favorite drugstore mascara. Do you see the difference that made with my lashes? Wow, 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 wow. I'm literally obsessed with that mascara, guys. I know I keep saying that, but the love is real. Okay, I'm gonna quickly set my skin just to kind of get rid of that like powdery look, and then also just make sure that the makeup sets in place all day. So for the lips, I don't want anything to like compete with the eyes because I kind of want the eyes to be the focus. So I'm just putting a little more of that lip balm on, and then I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Suede, or I just butchered that name. Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in the shade Almond Suede, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that, not too much, and just kind of like shear it out with my finger just so that there's like a little bit of color on my lips, but nothing like distracting from the eyes. Alright guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like, I actually haven't played with color in way too long, so this really inspired me to get back into it. So thank you so much to Revlon for partnering with me in this video once again, and just, you know, letting me try out new products, including this amazing mascara, guys. This is definitely going to be my new favorite, the Volumizing Mascara, and then also the Revlon Colorstay Full Cover Foundation. I'll have all the products that I used today listed down below so you guys can check them out, but of course they're drugstores, so they're available at your local drugstores. But I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bunch of selfies as I normally do when I do makeup videos, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye everyone!